Hi there everybody, this is Neha Bhatia. Welcome to the Reduce Your Weight Challenge. This is the day 2 of the challenge and I hope you know your triggers very well. And if you haven't yet seen the previous video, go back, see the video and then come back to this video and understand the second day challenge of reducing your weight. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do and make sure that you hit the bell button so that we are regularly connected. Namaskar, Susrikal, Adab and a very warm welcome to everybody over here at my channel. My name is Neha Bhatia and this is the day 2 of the Reduce Your Weight Challenge. Today we are about to talk about something which is very important and for us to understand how exactly the hunger, the eating, all this works out, okay? See, we very well know that we have 5 senses to be precise, right? 5 senses that we usually talk about. Then there's a 6th sense, which is the intuitive sense, right? And then there are 5 more senses that has been talked about in the yoga. It is called the karmendriya, the senses of actions, okay? So what is exactly happening when you're eating, for example, okay? Definitely you are satisfying your taste buds, right? Your taste sense is being satisfied, right? But because of that, one of the karmendriya, one of the sense of action is taking place. Are you understanding what I'm saying? So for example, I have an addiction to something and I will go and eat it, right? And let's say my taste got satisfied and there was a trigger behind that, okay? And definitely sometimes it's an emotional trigger, right? And now what happens is I will do something. Either I'll just lie down or it will build in more anger in me. The 2 major reasons and the causes of obesity is anxiety and guilt. The topmost. So do you have that by any chance? If yes, then please reach out to us and we'll give you something really, really powerful, especially in my membership sessions, wherein you go through an entire process and just in one day, you will get over your cravings and your addictions, okay? So we have the details in the description. Please go through it, okay? Now, anxiety and guilt are the 2 emotions which is actually making you go through that addiction or, that particular craving for that matter, right? So today onwards, we will be doing something really powerful and this is the day 2 challenge, but this is more of a first challenge that we're giving to you. In the previous talk that we did, it was more about just writing your triggers and knowing your triggers, but now it's going from knowledge to action, okay? So the first challenge today is, and I want you to really understand it as well. We will be doing mindful eating. So you'll be like, Neha, I've heard about that. So what exactly is mindful eating? Let me explain to you a little bit in detail, okay? So mindful eating simply means that we are more aware of while we are doing it, right? While we are eating it, okay? And this is something that we have learned when we were children, but most of us don't follow it, that we need to, just for 10 days, we need to chew the food 32 times. 32 times when we are eating. See, what will happen, okay? What will happen, you need to understand. Number 1, your awareness will increase. That, okay, when you're eating, especially if you're eating something which is not too healthy for you, automatically the awareness will increase and automatically you would want to drop that food within a few minutes, right? Second thing is that it will make you be more in the present moment. Usually our mind is all in the past, future, and then we eat a lot in rush, because of which the whole digestive system goes for a mess, okay? It goes for a toss, literally. So when we chew 32 times, if you can't do it 32, whatever best, how long you can chew for, you need to understand that we need to create a saliva in the mouth, okay? And when the saliva is created and, after that digestion happens even better. Usually we don't even create the saliva. We just eat so quick because in this lifestyle that we're living, it's such a fast lifestyle that we eat and done. Maybe in 5, we are done. And we didn't give that time and space to create that saliva. And the whole process, see, I'm not a dietitian, but being in yoga and, learning the yoga practices, anatomy, I know how it works, that if you're not, let's say they say that you eat fruits, right? And it's really good for you. But if you have a juice, it's not that healthy as much as a fruit. Why? Because when you're eating a fruit, you're creating that saliva, right? And then the process happens, and then the digestion happens even better and faster. So next 10 days, uh, eat, and when you're eating, chew 32 times, okay? Number one. Number two challenge is that next 10 days, I want you to not listen to or watch anything when you're eating. Now, I know that could be a little bit difficult. Either we're listening to something or we are watching television. So, what is happening is all my senses are engaged. All my senses are engaged, which will lead to senses of action in the wrong way. But when you're just eating, that's it, you're not doing anything. I know it could be a little bit of a challenge. You know, Elon Musk, he eats, he takes his lunch while he's in a meeting. But you know what? He has mastered all that. But he also has his own set of challenges, I'm sure, right? But we are trapped in so many things. We're thinking. So my point is that when you're eating, I don't want you to think anything. And that can only happen when you are not trapped by any other things or any other things, tasks that kind of can trap you, or it can take your attention away. So come on, you know that food is going inside of your body, and it is going to create energy in you. It's going to create a better health for you. You cannot just eat it with doing something else, right? Yeah, if you have mastered it, then it's a different thing. Probably then you wouldn't even be watching this video. But if you're somebody who's struggling, it's a challenge for you. Next 10 days, eat or chew, I would say, chew 32 times. Okay? And when you're chewing it, just make sure there is no other distraction. Hardly, how long does it take to even eat food? 10, 15 minutes, right? And you will start to see automatically, you will start to have better sleep as well. Because you got into awareness for a few minutes even while you were eating food. Most of the times we're not even aware. Our mind is all the time in past, future, past, future, past, future. It will bring you in a very meditative state. And did you also know that it takes around 20 minutes for the body to know that it is full? Did you know that? That, okay, my tummy is full. But what happens is, because we are in the eating process and we don't know our regular diet, sometimes when we are, we have addictions and cravings, what is happening is that we are just filling it in. We were already full. So whatever the system is, the digestive system needs to do, you are actually interfering in that particular process. For example, the whole system needs to do something, right? There's a process happening and your food is getting digested, right? Now what is happening is that it's not even been 2 hours and you put something else into it. So for example, I'll give you an example here. Let's say there is a road, okay, which is being constructed, okay, which is being constructed. And again you put a car on it, or again a car tries to go through that. It's not going to be good for the car and also for the road, right? So that's how it works. I want you to really thoroughly practice this. Just chew 32 times whenever you're eating the food, okay? And also be aware that the food, the body takes 20 minutes to know. So you should know what is your maximum limit. Okay, this is what my maximum limit is, okay? And this is what I need to eat, and it makes me, and I'm not saying that I'm full, that should make me full. No, you should always have a little bit of space. I'll tell you why. Another thing I'll be sharing with you. We have 5 elements of nature, right? Okay, and one of them is air and the other one is water, right? So we just don't need food. We also need water and air to pass through. And if we don't keep that space for the air to pass through, we will definitely have problems in the future, because that element is not being satisfied. Does that make sense or not? Yeah. And also for the water, to balance it and for the right digestion. And of course, so we don't have constipation and all these other problems that most of us, we have it around stomach. And I have been there, I've gone through it and I've come out of it. That's why I'm able to share with you. I'm not saying that I don't do all this, but I am very, very clear on what is impure for my body and what is pure for my body, right? So try this challenge for next couple of days. I know it could be very old style challenge, but hello, even if it is old style challenge, let me tell you, sometimes the old things works even faster than the new ones, right? Our grandmothers, grandfathers, they have taught us things which is going to be evergreen, everlasting for us, right? All these learnings is so powerful. So just do this, and then I'm going to meet you in the next session with a new process and with a new challenge altogether. And please do write down how you're feeling after the second day if you've done this process, okay? With that, thank you so much. Please make sure that you subscribe to our channel, hit the bell button as well. If you have any questions, reach out to us so that we can create a video on the same topic. And once again, remember this, that anxiety and guilt are the two main causes of these hunger or overeating and grabbing food addictions. So if you want to work on that, you're more than welcome to either join our masterclass, workshop, or the membership. Thank you so much. See you in the next session. Bye.